はい、どうも皆さんおはこんばんにちは。ブラッド GT チャンネルのブラッドです。今回はですね、このザ・シンキングシティやっていきたいと思います。いやー、もうね、前々からちょっと気になってはいたタイトルだったんですけれども、ちょっと今回ね、買いましたのでやっていこうと思います。難易度設定とりあえずやっていきましょう。読み込み中、冷ややかな歓迎。チャールズ・リードさんへ、あなたの要望通りにマサチューセッツのオークモント市における集団ヒステリー、そして幻覚の発症に関して調査しました。どうやらあなたの仮説は正しかったようです。確かにそのような状況がこちらでは頻繁に起きています。街が浸水し、未知の何か偉大なものが存在しているという幻覚に男女問わず、取り憑かれています。まるで国中から人々がオークモントに引き寄せられているかのようです。幸運にもあなたが持つ病の原因を発見しました。それにあなたの助けになれそうな人物を見つけました。準備をしてできる限り早くオークモントにお越しください。こちらに来ていただければ私がご案内いたしましょう。謹んでヨハネス・バンダーバーグ。なるほどね。これでオプションを押すとこれが出てくるわけだ。はいはいはい。ちゃんと能力値とかある。なんかちょっと TRPG っぽいな、そういうところ。近接攻撃とかもあるんだね。普通に。走るが R2 なんだね。へえ。心の目、遊び方。なるほどなるほど。そういう感じになってんだ。すでにこの人産地危ないんじゃないかな。典型的なクトゥルフのあれになってるわ。幻覚症状に。何それ、どういう状況？あれだな、なんかすでにいろいろ突っ込みどころがすでにあれじゃん、この人絶対小気道やばいことになってるよね。これで、なるほどね、長押しで探れるわけだ。
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
ああ、やっぱり38口径か。あ、これはさっきのあのメモだな。冷ややかな歓迎。わあ、しかし江戸綺麗だな。やっぱいいな、こういうの。折りたたみカメラ。
Never trust a
観
tourist
光者向けの
advertisement.
広告は信用できない。
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
なんか、でもいろいろやれることが多そうだな。あ、これがあれか、心の目ってやつか。なんかあるぞ、これ。なんだろう。ケース、これが、今はメインクエストか。生命力とかある。これ精神力はあれだな。なんかそういう関係なんだろうな。ああ、やっぱり小気道。弾薬がねえんだな。チーズ、武器のリロードシャーム、インタラクト。おお、あ、スコップで叩くのかい。あ、これであれか。ああ、なるほどなるほど。これ写真撮ればいいのかな。あ、こういうことね。ほうほうほうほうほう。ああ、こういう感じであれか。その証拠の写真を撮っていったりするわけだ。なるほどね。おお、イカチ。ハロー。
Now get out!
Hello.
Now get out!
うせろってお前。この野郎。こ
Now
の野
get
郎。
out!
これあれどうやって出すのこれだ。あ、三角ね。
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I've found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
確かに雰囲気とかはいいだろうけど
I'll need
ね
a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you.
悪魔の眼種
There's a room in your name at the
完
Devil's
全にあれ
Reef
じゃねえ
Hotel.
かよ
Here's the key.
そ
Sounds
れインスマスのやつじゃねえかよ
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a
まあ
flame.
この時点
Does
でおさん
Oakmont
くさいじゃん
really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
おーあーでもなんかいい雰囲気だなこの街うん確かに嫌いじゃねえわなんじゃこりゃうわタコともイカとも取れぬようなあれだね生物が転がってるね全く打ち上げられたのかななんというかなんとまあすごい場所だここの証拠はすべて揃ったとあれだねこの青い部分はおそらく水没してる地域だなまずは水没してない地域からあれだね探索していくのが一番いいのかななんか他にも今あったな伝承これかワニス・バンダーバーグに、オークモント港で、ロバート・スログモートンという名の男を見つけるように言われた。どうやらこの男が助けてくれるそうだ。あとあれか、ホテルの鍵か。なるほどね。記憶の宮殿も完全に間に探偵だね。
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
はいはい、了解了解。長くなりそうだなこれ。お おじさん何してんの？あ、これぶつかったりとかできちゃうんだね。あ、当たるの？当たるのこれ。あ、普通に当たっちゃうんだね。で、あなたは何をしてるんですか一体。
The end is nigh.
終わりは
It
近
will
い。
begin
再び
again.
始まる。
What
落
is
ちたものが
down
下から
comes
現れ
up.
る。
The
種はま
seed
かれ
is
た。
sowed. The end is nigh.
初心者
It
かな
will
これ。
begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
なんかすごいね、いろいろと。いやー、ワクワクするね、こういうの、なんていうか。いや、どっから進んでいこう。これ結構広いぞ。うわっ、サメか。ちょっと待って、なんか。ちょ、なんかいる。気持ち悪い。さすがに攻撃できたりはしないと。なんかすごいな。なんだろう、いろいろとリアリティな部分がありすぎて何とも言えないな。おお、タイタニア号の救助艇。あ、これ潜水服じゃね？なんかついてる。
Something with this helmet
寒気を
gives
感
me
じる。
chills.
なんでだ。
What's wrong with it?
なんか付着してるなこれ。
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong?
ああ、これはあれか。青色のは正気
Can't
だ。
catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the
イギリス
fishing
の人
business.
漁を始めてからそこが取れなくなっ
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
た。あ、そういう
You like it here, newcomer?
わけにいたからとにかく慣れることは
Well,
誰
get
も
used
疲
to
れ
it.
てる者はいねえ。
No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
なんというかお気の毒で。
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
オベロンとアルバート、スログモートンの遺言。誰かこれを見つけてくれますように。私はアルバート・スログモートン。これは私の遺言だ。警告しよう。オークモントの下にある深海には行かないでくれ。あそこには決してやるべきじゃなかった。判読できないってもう完全になんかまずいこと書いてあったんだろうな。あの洞窟に残しておくべきだった。教授、自分がどうなってしまうのか怖い。あれが頭の中で歌っている。目を閉じるたびに踊っているのが見える。周期はずっと続く。ずっとずっと。最後にあれがやってくる。みんなに警告しなくては、父に伝えなくては。あいつがここに来る。ああ、完全にこれダメになっちゃってるパターンだなこの人。だからこれはダメだって。いちいちこんなん撮ってたら小気度がいいな。こういうクトゥルフモチーフの世界観はなかなか楽しいね。なんか登れそうな雰囲気であるけど。
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is
これは
fine.
決定事項だ。
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
チンパンチみたいな顔だな。
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees?
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
なるほど。お兄さん、その銃ちょっと俺にちょうだいよ。
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition. I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know.
なんかあったんだな。